Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Arctic Circle for this round 17 NPL Women's New South Wales matchup. It's Paletti on the call here with you this afternoon from the very chilly Christie Park as the Gladesville Ravens host the Western Sydney Wanderers in this 10th versus 11th battle. The Wanderers 1 point ahead in the league standings against the Western Sydney Wanderers. Take you through the starting lineups. For the home side, the Gladesville Ravens in goals, it's number 88, Sham Karmas. Number 8 is Annie Halls. Number 11 is Pat Sharrow-Lambus. Number 13 is Brianna Bacchini. Number 21 is Morgan Roberts. 23 is Keisha Allen. 24 is Poppy Channing. Number 27 is Alyssa Ngsard. Number 32 is Bianca Gallage. Number 39 is Miku Sinaga. And number 81 is Taryn King. Well, on the substitute bench for the home side, in jersey number 1, it is Eliza Coleman. Number 5 is Charlotte Wilford Carroll. Number 17 is Kaylee Shannon. Number 19 is Natalie Sproul. Number 25 is Eliza Hamilton. And number 42 is Alethea Levy. For the Western Sydney Wanderers, in goals, it's number 1, Amy Hall, who's also wearing the captain's armband this evening. In jersey number 2, it's Lauren Nader. Number 5 is Chelsea Barton. Number 11 is Miriam Zamaya. Number 12 is Frida Carabaris. Number 13 is Charlotte Bradshaw. Number 14 is Alvina Kashaba. 21 is Olivia Vanderline. Number 25 is Chris LaRue. Number 33 is Amy Barker. And number 34 is Talia Voskanian. Rounding out the starting side, captain for the Gladesville Ravens is Pat Sharrow-Lambus. The substitutes bench for the Western Sydney Wanderers, number 7, Alyssa McKenzie. Number 8 is Estella Cameron. Number 10 is Erin Gordon. Number 18 is Ava DaCosta. Number 20 is Jasmine Silva. And number 24 is Isabella Sultan. Ava DaCosta dropping to the bench. Talia Voskanian coming in, and Annika Sajic dropping out of the match day squad entirely. I believe that's most of the changes from last week off the top of my head. It will be the Gladesville Ravens run from right to left on your screen in the first half in the white jersey with black stripes and trim, black shorts and white socks, while the Western Sydney Wanderers running from left to right on your screen in the opening half in the red and black kit. Just waiting for both sides to have their final pre-match huddle before we get this round 17 contest underway. A few minutes past the scheduled 5:10 p.m. start time. Momentarily underway, it will be Olivia Vanderline to have first use of the ball as she is the one to kick off. Gladesville coming off the back of a 4-0 win over the Rams. We're hoping to make it to back-to-back victories for the home side, while the Western Sydney Wanderers coming off the back of a 1-1 draw with the Illawarra Stingrays last week. And we're underway here. It's Chris LaRue going back into Amy Barker, who goes to Lauren Nader, passing to Charlotte Bradshaw, and it's gone out onto the far side. It will be a throw-in for Gladesville. As Brianna Bacchini throws it in. Back. Oh, it's bounced up in the air now. It's inside the 18-yard box with a shot coming in and wide to start this one. For visitors, which will allow Western Sydney Wanderers to get the ball back. And I mean, they go long. It looked like they were going to set up to play out from the back, but decided to go long. Sharrow-Lambus gets on the ball. Chris LaRue trying to keep it in. It will be put out of play by By Gladesville. Here's Bradshaw. Goes across to the far side there to Alvina Kashava. Goal scorer last week in that 1-1 draw with the Illawarra Stingrays. Chasing it down, here is Miriam Zamaya. Zamaya looking to move it back in towards the middle. Cross goes along the ground. Stopped by Poppy Channing. And it'll go out for a Wanderers throw in. And Zamaya will leave that for Alvina Kashava to take it. She'll go backwards to Talia Volskanian, who puts it forward. Gladesville with the ball. Wanderers win it back. Dangerous position. Kush LaRue comes out here on to Lauren Nader. Puts it back in for Barker. Kush LaRue calling for it. Nader tried to play intermediary. Miku Sanaga goes backwards there to Keisha Allen. And Allen's back on the ball now, lifting it over the midfield. Bradshaw gets there first. Barton. Here's Hall, just trapping it before moving it on to Bradshaw. Barker gets a touch on it. Picked up here by Kush LaRue, who's trying to keep possession of the ball. And it will be a Gladesville throw. Allen goes to Sanaga, who is able to move it on there to Bianca Galich. Galich almost takes a shot. She's still got the possession of the ball. Galich flags up for offside. That will be very quickly put back into play there by Amy Hall. Receives the ball back. Goes out to Kashava on the far side. Barton goes to Carabaris. Goes back to Barton. We'll go back to Hall. Hoofs that over the fencing. It'll stay inside. It'll stay inside the secondary fencing. A good thing for all those cars in the car park is a worry at this particular venue from time to time, as that one goes hooked and that one will go bouncing over the secondary fencing. Keep it away from my car. I'm sending the insurance bill. As Gladesville put it into the 18-yard box, it's allowed to bounce before Hall with a save reminiscent of an Aussie rules mark, leaping high above the pack to claim it as Bradshaw turns it over. Galich goes to Alyssa Ingsard, tries to get it back to Galich. Kush LaRue's going to be fouled. And it'll be a free kick here for the Wanderers. Lauren Nader going very quickly back to Charlotte Bradshaw. We'll go back to Hall. We'll drill it down to Miriam Zamaya before it'll go out of play. Here's Barker. Pass moved on from Carabaris to Zamaya. Zamaya is looking for options. Cross along the ground, cleared away by Channing. She'll find Morgan Roberts, who moves it on to Miku Sanaga. The two Perth Glory teammates last year as Alyssa Ingsard tries to get it around Bradshaw. And she's doing an excellent job there to protect the goalkeeper and her side's defense, putting it out for a corner. Safety first, after all. As Alyssa Ingsard whips in the corner. A Wanderers player down here. It will be a goal kick. Looks like Talia Voskanian was appealing for a foul there, but weird goal kick for the Wanderers. Hall going to Nader, who goes back to Bradshaw. Hall. Keisha Allen gets there first. Shara Lambus goes to Galich. Bianca Galich tries from distance. Tipped onto the crossbar and saved by Amy Hall. What a save from the young goalkeeper. That was a brilliant save there from Amy Hall. And has denied Gladesville the opener for now. As Alyssa Ingsard whips it in again, low along the ground, cleared away. At the near post, Cheryl Lambers trying from distance, chips it over everyone waiting inside the 18-yard box, and it's claimed by Amy Hall, who holds on to it before rolling it to Chelsea Barton, who goes out to Kashaba. Samaya not able to get there first. Pacini will pick it up. She'll go backwards to Channing. Wanderers win the ball back. Trying to find a way out of their own end. It's an impressive press here by Gladesville, just forcing the Wanderers into slightly risky situations, although the Wanderers have survived this time. Here's Kush LaRue. He's got Lauren Nader through the 18-yard box, looking for a pass across the face, and that's going to be a goal kick. Some of the Wanderers can't quite believe it, thinking it has gone out of a Gladesville jersey, but the referee has said that it is a goal kick for the home side. Karmas finds Sinaga, who's immediately going to be fouled there. Chelsea Barton running through the back of the midfielder. Just a foul, no extra talking to from the referee. As Taryn King goes short with the free kick to Channing, who goes out onto the far side. Cross goes in to Sinaga, and the Wanderers get the ball back. Here's Bradshaw. Nader. Kush LaRue, who's being forced backwards by Keisha Allen. And the Wanderers are in all sorts of trouble here if they're not careful. Turned over to Morgan Roberts, who sprays the shot wide. Wasn't quite able to get the first touch that she wanted. That is some impressive pressing work there by the Ravens. Forcing Kush LaRue backwards, well out of her preferred position at right wing. And almost coming up with the chocolates as a result. Hall, unsure what she wants to do now, decides that she's coming in and she's going to go long. Almost using the setup at the back as a decoy. Of course, it is well known that the Western Sydney Wanderers do enjoy playing out from the back and very much train in that style. But opting for something a little bit different here this evening. There's Channing, boots it long. Barton will put it back. Brought down by Zamaya, who finds the touchline, and it will be a throw-in. Here's Barton, whose pass is intercepted, and Hall will clean up the loose ball. Barton. Is that to Kashaba? This time, Honda is electing to play out from the back. Here's Zamaya. Here's Olivia Vanderlaan chasing this one down. The flag has stayed down, onside. Cleared away by Gladesville. Wanderers through Vanderlaan, getting it back out to Zamaya. Barton keeping it in the attacking half. Bradshaw goes to Kashava. So steady defense here from the Wanderers so far. Just really the only fault was really caused by the Gladesville press. Here's Nader. Goes to Barker. Back to Nader. Kush LaRue not quite able to get the pace up there. Had to go from a standing start in order to stay on side. And wasn't able to pick up the pace fast enough. Here's Taryn King. Sham Karmas. Poppy Channing. A beautiful ball there to Annie Halls. I'll receive it back. Showing all the way back to King. King coming out here to Keisha Allen, who plays it in behind, looking for Alyssa inside. She'll find her. Having trouble getting it out, and goal kick will be won there by Charlotte Bradshaw. Still scoreless here, almost 14 minutes gone in this first half. Ball. Plays it out to Bradshaw. Cheryl Lambus wins the ball. Here's Zamaya. And Gladesville can get it out of trouble. Kept in, down the line. That ball is just racing towards, actually it's going to hold up, forcing Barton to go to Amy Hall, who had to be very quick there, or else Alyssa inside would have been in a dangerous position with a near open net to shoot at. Barton goes back to Hall. And Kush LaRue's chasing this one down here. Flag stays down. She's onside. Kush LaRue can't find a way past. That's a beautiful piece of work there by Keisha Allen. Kush LaRue could not find a way past and managed to win a throw-in out of all of that, which allows the Wanderers to stay on the attack here. Here's Nader, who's not able to control the touch. It will be a Gladesville throw. The throw comes in. Barker heads it forward. Allen lofts it to inside, who heads it on to Sanaga, who goes out onto the far side there. It's brought down by Morgan Roberts. Hall cleans it up and immediately moves it on. Keisha Allen turns it over to Bradshaw in an attempt to try and get it forward. Channing. Here's King. Sanaga goes back to King. Will receive the ball back. Here's Allen. Sanaga. Intercepted. Barker. Goes to Vanderlaan, who brings it down. And Avina Kashaba hoping to run onto it. Morgan Roberts gets there first. And she'll receive the pass back there from Brianna Bacchini. And Bacchini will receive it back. Shara Lambus. There's Channing to King. There's Allen. Sanaga lets that run through her legs as she tries to get back onto it and does so. Can't find a way past Lauren Nader. The ball will fall to Allen, who's got plenty of options. Takes the safe one to Taryn King. Sanaga. Allen keeps that one in. No, she doesn't. Nader throws it in to Bradshaw. Push LaRue. It's immediately under pressure. Nader gets it away to Barker, who's managed to get away from all those white jerseys and has found her way into space. Getting it out to Alvina Kashava, who goes out to Miriam Zamaya on the far side. Zamaya looking for a way into the middle, crossing it in. It's cleared away, only as far as Barker. Sanaga. Be won back by Barker. As Vosganian gets it away to Kush LaRue, crossing it in. Headed by Vanderlaan and narrowly missing. Narrowly missing the goal. It will be a goal kick. Some positive intent there from the Western Sydney Wanderers. As Barton gets that one out to Zamaya. Zamaya turning it over, trying to win it back. Gives away a foul in the process. So, free kick will be taken by Channing. Away by Barton. And Pat Sharrow-Lambus is in behind and the flag stays down. Shot, what a save by Amy Hall. The rebound still loose. Sharrow-Lambus not able to get the shot on target. It's still alive here for the Gladesville Ravens. Cross back in, claimed by Hall. Sharrow-Lambus just found herself to the left of the back line and was able to receive a ball in acres of space with Amy Hall coming up strong. Here's Barker, not quite getting the pass right there, looking for Kush LaRue. Their wires crossed a little bit. King goes to Channing. Vanderlaan goes to Kashaba. Tries to go back to Vanderlaan, but it's stopped by Bacchini. Here's Sanaga going out looking for Roberts. Throw into Gladesville. I'm going to go into the 18-yard box. I'll be headed away. I'll fall to Roberts. Goes to Annie Halls. Channing to King. Halls. Down here to Allen. On to Sharrow-Lambus. Back to Allen. Falls to Sanaga in the 18-yard box. Goes down. Not able to control the touch. Karmas. Mr. King. Galich goes back to King. Goes to teammates at the Mariners. Won the A-League Women's Championship this season. And the new Matilda's assistant coach, Emily Husband, left her job in Gosford to join Joe Montemuro's setup. Here's Taryn King. Channing will go back to Karmas. To King. Very short to Sanaga. Finds Allen. Back to Sanaga. Turned over. I should say the pass was intercepted there by Voskanen, and it rebounded off of her for a throw. Taken by Allen. Galich wins the ball. Head of Olivia Vanderlaan. Here's Pacini trying to play that through here for Annie Halls, who's not going to be able to keep that one in play, and it's a goal kick for the visitors. We're 24 minutes gone here at Christie Park. It is still scoreless. And about the only thing that's changed since we've kicked off is the temperature. Ground certainly living up to its reputation as the Arctic Circle. So the action on the pitch is certainly doing everything it can to heat this ground up. As ball beautifully put in behind there for Kush LaRue. Everyone tracking back. So many Gladesville jerseys, makes the cross difficult. Vanderlaan finds it. Vanderlaan shoots. And that's gone out off of Keisha Allen. So it will be a corner for the Wanderers. As they look to find the opener here, the visitors. It will be Alvina Kashava to take it. Takes it. It's curling. They're curling way too much, and it will be a goal kick as it goes off the top of the side netting here. As Karmas goes short to Channing. Plays it to Sanaga. Back to Channing. He finds Alyssa Insard. And Morgan Roberts gives up the pursuit for that one very quickly. But stayed in play. It's gone off the corner flag, stayed in play. And Barton will move it on to Hall. Here's Sanaga looking. Well, Gallagher takes a shot. Easily cleaned up there by Amy Hall. He's rolled the ball. Now moves it on to Bradshaw. Gladesville win the ball back. Goes to Roberts. Passing it back to Bacchini. Channing. Throw one by Gladesville. Kicked in by Gladesville. Shara Lambus on the left foot. Tipped up before being claimed by Amy Hall. She is putting in a masterclass so far inside these opening 27.5 minutes in the Western Sydney Wanderers goal. There's King. Goes to Channing. There's Sunaga. Loses possession of the ball. Miriam Zamaya chasing down the pass. And she will keep it in. Zamaya looking for options. Tries to go around the defense. Cross in. Finds Vanderlaan. Vanderlaan to Barker. Shoots. Barker scores. And the Western Sydney Wanderers have the opener here at Christie Park. Here's Western Sydney Wanderers 1. Gladesville 0. Here in the 29th minute of play. It's a very well worked attack there by the visitors. And Amy Barker shooting from just outside the 18-yard box, finding its way past Sham Karmas for the opener. Gladesville 0, Wanderers 1. And the Wanderers, the Gladesville Ravens, who have been peppering Amy Hall all afternoon thus far, have not found a way past the Wanderers keeper. And now have to do so coming from behind if they want to get anything out of this game. Here's Barker to Bradshaw. Nader not able to get there to keep that one. Oh, sorry, that was Kush LaRue. Her and Nader just temporarily swapped positions. Now it's Nader who puts that one out for a throw-in. Over here, Keisha Allen goes to Sunaga. Finds Cheryl Ambus. Back to Allen. King. Under pressure from Vanderlaan. Goes backwards to Karmas. Goes out onto the far side. Button. Ball's picked up there by Gladesville. Here's Annie Halls. Goes short to Karen King. Will go even shorter to Poppy Channing. And that will go out for a throw-in here on the near side, just to our left. Bradshaw, and who tried to return that to Lauren Nader. Did so with a little bit too much interest, and Nader not able to keep that one in play. So Gladesville onto the attack. Cleared away. Goes over the head of Vanderlaan and Channing. Goes to King. Cross comes in for Gladesville. Cheryl Lambus brings it down. Goes to Galich. He's already tried from distance once tonight. Tries again, but is not able to get the shot away. King. Halls is calling for it, and she'll receive it, immediately giving it back to King. As a sea of red and black jerseys closed in on her. Barker. Tries to dribble it, has to find an option quick. Isn't able to do so. Cheryl Lambus closing in. Channing wins the ball. Only support she had was Olivia Vanderlaan wasn't quite able to get the pass away. Here's Nader. Tries to go out to Kush LaRue. There will be a throw. Here's Galich. Halls going out to Roberts. Back to Galich. Roberts crossing it in. In fact, that saved by Hall. Barton goes to Carabarris. Goes short to Kashaba, who tries to lift that long to Vanderlaan. Channing tried to get the pass away and will eventually recover it to go backwards. Here's King. Sanaga not able to control the touch, and Voskanian, my apologies. Pass goes away. Vanderlaan not able to receive the pass there from Kush LaRue. It will be a wondrous throw. There will be a goal kick for Gladesville. Halls to Allen. Galich, Channing. Bacchini will pick up the pass there. That was blocked by Zamaya. Here's Carabarris trying to get the ball away. Roberts. It's around Kashaba. Pass going in and out for a goal kick. Just over 10 minutes plus stoppage time to go here in this first half. Sydney Wanderers with the 1-0 lead over the Gladesville Ravens, thanks to an Amy Parker goal in the 29th minute, as Barton goes to Kashaba. All won back by Gladesville. And I'll go out for a Wanderers throw. As the Wanderers turn possession over in a very dangerous position. The shot wide. And Wanderers move play, as they get play back underway very, very quickly. And Lauren Nader's pass intended for Kush LaRue. And out for a throw-in. And I think Kush LaRue thought that was going to be a Wanderers throw. Here's Vanderlaan, who hoofs that one long to Miriam Zamaya. Options not able to get there as quickly as Zamaya would like, so she has to try to move the ball around herself. And she'll go backwards, very far backwards actually, all the way to Talia Voskanian. Voskanian still with it, now putting it back through for Zamaya. Channing gets there first. And now she's the one looking for a way out. Gets it away to Galich. To Taryn King. Channing. Here's Taryn King. Will immediately move the ball on to Keisha Allen. Halls. And Shara Lambus not quite being aware of where that pass was going to go. Here's Barton. Now to Kashaba, who won't get there. Gladesville are quick here. They do try to move it on quickly to Sanaga. They might be able to nab something here in this passage of play. Here's Galich. He'll take it into the 18-yard box. And Barton gets in the way. Gladesville throw. There's the throw. Comes in from Gladesville. It's headed away. And if the Wanderers are quick, they'll be able to get an attacking opportunity here. In fact, that pass is so far away from Kushlaroo. It's rolled all the way into the 18-yard box and claimed by Sham Karmas, who moves it on. And Gladesville will reset their attack here. Into the middle, and Bianca Galich is fouled there by Foscanian. It'll be Taryn King to take the free kick. Still looking for options, and we'll go short to her centre-back partner in Poppy Channing. This one will be chased down, cross in, it goes over the head of Shara Lambus. And that's going to be a free kick given away there by Bianca Galich. As Kushlaroo getting medical attention. That's going to be a yellow card there for Bianca Galich in the 40th minute. And I don't think there can be any complaints about that one. Just apologies. The foul a few moments ago that was taken by Taryn King. One by Claytor was actually committed there by Frida Carabassis and not Talia Voskanian. My apologies. Here's Voskanian now. Turned over. And Cladesville not able to keep it in play. So it will be a Wanderers throw. Here's Kashaba. Mr. Barton. Ball one by Gladesville. Here's Alyssa Insachi. Shoots. Saved again by Amy Hall. Here's Amy Barker. One goal scorer of the game thus far. Pass from Nader goes to Kushlaroo, and will be a Wanderers throw. Brought down by Barker. There's Bradshaw. Goes to Barton. And that will go out of play. We will wander a throw. Gladesville throw. There's the home side chasing an equalising goal before half time. Headed away by Barton. Brought down by Vosganian. Barker. Back to Vosganian. Go to Lauren Nader. Here's Kush LaRue. And it'll be a Wanderers throw. Brought down by Vosganian, who tried to get that to Vanderline, and it goes over the head of everyone. There's Karmas. That's to Channing. Here's Roberts. It'll be saved once again by Amy Hall, who's been at the top of her game in this first half. There's a big reason why Gladesville have not found a goal thus far in this match. Here's a free to Carabaris. Channing getting there before the ball found its way to Olivia Vanderlaan. Sanaga goes to Galich. King goes to Allen. And Keisha Allen trying to find her way through to Alyssa inside, who gets it away to Shara Lambus. All the way back to Allen in the middle there. It'll take a touch on the way through to Sanaga, up in the air. Wanderers almost come away with it. Gladesville get it back. Here's King. Goes out to Brianna Bashady. There's Roberts. Into Sanaga. Across the row. Well, chase down the ball from Barker. Vanderlaan. Goes back to Lauren Nader. Here's Sanaga. Gets it short to Allen. Back to King as we enter first half stoppage time here. Here's Galich. The ball will be intercepted. Galich. Roberts flicking that through, looking for Alyssa inside. Miriam Zamaya will get there first though. And that's going to be a Wanderers throw, and that might very well been Gladesville's last chance for the first half. There's the Wanderers in absolutely no hurry here to restart play. That's before half time. I'll take a 1-0 lead into the break. And as the throw comes in, Gladesville win it. Cross coming in and claimed by Amy Hall. Here's Kush LaRue. Bradshaw. Goes out to Alvina Kashaba. The referee's allowing play to continue here. Here's King. Over to Sham Karmas. Here's Channing. Looks like it might be A little bit longer to go yet. The referee hasn't taken a glance at the watch yet that I can see. And now the referee glances at the watch. Play continues for now. Here's Miriam Zamaya. Zamaya, cross in. It's headed away. Cleared away now. And that will be half-time here at Christie Park in this round 17 NPL Women's New South Wales matchup as the Western Sydney Wanderers take a 1-0 lead into the break. Join us back here in about 14 minutes' time for the second half. As, well, the Wanderers are having to wait to make this substitute. A lot longer than they would like to. And here's Morgan Roberts into the 18-yard box. That one off target. And it will be a goal kick, and now the Wanderers will be allowed to make that substitution. So it is Ava Costa coming on. Here in the 65th minute. And it is Talia Voskanian making way from the field. I'll repeat that substitution. Ava Costa on, Talia Voskanian off. Here in the 65th minute of this round 17 NPL Women's New South Wales clash. As DaCosta straight into the action. We'll give away a throw in. And we do apologise for the technical issues to start the second half, but we are live now. It was Alyssa Ingsard with the equalising goal for Gladesville in the 57th minute of play. The goal number 5 of the season for her. And Gladesville, much like as the flag goes up for offside here against the Ravens, a free kick as well. So regardless, it will be a restart in play for the Western Sydney Wanderers. But yeah, so to start the second half, Gladesville have certainly repeated what they did in the first half, which was dominate the game. And they finally found that equalising goal. The Wanderers, to their credit, have looked good as well in this second half thus far, as Amy Hall gets us back underway. And they might get a chance here as Kushla is looking for an option in the middle. Cross comes in, punched away by Karmas, who has to get back to her feet. Falls to Karabaris. Comes out here to Miriam Zamaya, back to Kashaba. Karmas well set up now. Here's DaCosta. Goes back to Charlotte Bradshaw. Here's DaCosta. Goes to Barton. Barker. Here's Alyssa Ingsard. And that one's played through, looking for Cheryl Ambus, but it will be claimed by Hall. It's Paletti on the call here with you this evening. Well, this round 17 NPL Women's New South Wales matchup. Gladesville and the Wanderers locked at 1-1 with about a quarter of this game left to play. As Channing goes to Galich. Goes to Channing. It's under pressure from Zamaya, and Zamaya will give away a free kick. Quickly played out here to Brianna Bacchini. She's looking for options, goes long. Kashaba will block the pass intended for Roberts. As Charlotte Bradshaw. Chelsea Barton goes all the way back to Amy Hall. There's Amy Barker. Barker goes out looking for Kushlaroo. Kushlaroo into the 18-yard box. Beautifully stopped there by Keisha Allen, who had to time that perfectly to get it out for a corner, and does so. So it will be an attacking set piece for the Wanderers. With the corner. And Salvina Kashaba makes her way across to take it, but certainly a lot better than potentially giving away a goal. As corner is whipped in, and it's out for a goal kick. I think it clipped the top of the crossbar. Didn't quite make its way to any of the players. So it's not the first time tonight that Kashaba has put that one, as it has curled the ball a little bit too much from corner delivery. She did in the first half as well. Cheryl Lambus heads that on, and it will be picked up by Amy Hall in... Actually, it won't be picked up by Amy Hall. She's going to move it out with her feet. Goes short to Bradshaw. Now Hall sends it long. As Keisha Allen lifts it up into the air. Mika Sanaga not able to get there. So a couple of substitutions. One substitution at the moment being prepared by Gladesville. That is Eliza Familton. Here's Morgan Roberts. Keeps the ball in play. Goes short to Brianna Pacini. Miriam Zamaya trying to win the ball. And that one will go out for a Wanderers throw. As Gladesville will get the opportunity to make that substitution now. So it is Eliza Familton coming on here. And Mika Sanaga is making way from the field. So it is number 39, Mika Sanaga, coming off to be replaced by number 25, Eliza Familton. So wait for the Wanderers to take the throw. Take it now. And Zamaya gives possession, well, loses possession there via a throw in. And so Gladesville onto the attack. And there's a substitution being prepared by the Wanderers as well. Out of the way by the Wanderers defense. Here's Miriam Zamaya keeping it in. Gets it away to Amy Barker. Zamaya moves it forward. Galich gets a touch to it. Goes to Cheryl Lambus. To Annie Halls. Cross comes in from Morgan Roberts. And beautiful claim there by Amy Hall. There's Barton passing it to Bradshaw. Chance for the Wanderers to try to get out of their own end. A lot of the plays in the last few minutes has been put pressure on the Wanderers. Here's Barker. Goes back to Bradshaw. Here's Frida Carabaris. And that's a beautiful ball in behind, looking for Kush LaRue. Getting there first, though, is Taryn King. And it will be a throw-in for the Wanderers. Melissa McKenzie preparing to come on for the Wanderers. Possibly at the next stoppage in play. Will be a Wanderers throw. They do stay on the attack, so might wait until the attacking opportunity has passed before they bring on McKenzie. As the throw comes in. It's going to be a corner for the Wanderers, and waiting to see how this attack plays out before they bring Melissa McKenzie on. As Ravina Kashaba goes to collect the ball so that she can deliver the corner. The corner goes short. Shot comes in from outside the box. It will be claimed by Sham Karmas. It goes out to Pat Sharalambus. Tries to get that away there to Morgan Roberts. It'll be Barker to pick the ball up. Barker goes on the way back to Amy Hall. Here's Ava DaCosta, who loses possession. Cheryl Lambus wins it. What a save by Amy Hall, who's not able to control it, and Gladesville take the lead. Amy Hall did everything she could, and it's crawled over the goal line. It is Gladesville 2, Wanderers 1 here at the Arctic Circle. And Gladesville probably with a deserved lead here in the 75th minute. And Wanderers will now make that substitution as Alyssa McKenzie comes on to the field. And she'll replace number 21, Olivia Vanderland. So, goal scorer there, number 11, Pat Cheryl Lambus, in the 75th minute. And the substitution for the Wanderers is Olivia Vanderland coming off in jersey number 21 and being replaced by Alyssa McKenzie in jersey number 7 for the red and black. Here's Galich. Goes away to Alyssa Insard. Here's Barker, who tries to get the pass through to Kush LaRue. McKenzie looking to get straight into the action. Goes out to Kush LaRue. Comes back in for Barker, who's inside the 18-yard box. Has to go out. Barker tries to get a shot away. Here's Cheryl Lambus, who hooks that one over her head. As Chelsea Barton cross comes in. Will be claimed by Sham Karmas. Of course, plays A-League women football for the Western Sydney Wanderers. Had quite impressive first half to the A-League women's season. For a couple of suspensions, derailed what looked like it was shaping up to be a candidate for goalkeeper of the season sort of year for Karmas. Here's Taryn King. Goes out looking for Brianna Bacchini, and it'll take a deflection off of the Gladesville right back. As Irina Kashava goes short, but receive it back. Comes to Ava DaCosta, who tried to play that through for McKenzie, who's come on and got for Sham Karmas, eventually claims it. McKenzie has come on and gone to right wing. With, coming on for Olivia Vanderland, who which has seen Kush LaRue shift centrally to replace Vanderland in the middle of the front three. This Hall goes to Galich. Taryn King puts it long into the box. Barton will head it back to Hall in goals, who sends it long. About 12 minutes plus stoppages to play here. In the second half of this NPL Women's New South Wales Round 17 matchup. Currently sees Gladesville with a 2-1 lead over the Wanderers. Here's Cheryl Lambus. She's forced well wide of the box. And Gladesville will win a throw. So they will get to stay on the attack here. It will be Brianna Bacchini to take the throw. Cheryl Lambus has set herself up as a short option, but Bacchini was looking to go long into the box. It's cleared away. Only as far as Amy Barker, who tries to get it away to Miriam Zamaya. It will be Kush LaRue. That's the pass away. And Kush LaRue will receive the pass back. Kush LaRue looking for options, has to hold it up and go backwards with Poppy Channing putting some pressure on. Here it comes in. Turned over there by the Wanderers. Kush LaRue looked like she was going to win the ball for a moment before giving away the foul there on Morgan Roberts. Taryn King takes the free kick. There's Annie Halls putting it into the 18-yard box. Ball will be claimed by Eliza Familton, and Gladesville will win a throw. Charlotte Wilford Carroll getting warmed up on the Gladesville bench as Gladesville put that into the middle, and Hall dives on it, denying Cheryl Lambus a second. Here's Ava DaCosta. Goes out onto the far side. Taryn King looks to intercept the pass, brought down by McKenzie. And was the Wanderers win a throw? As Lauren Nader looks to throw it in. Finds McKenzie. And Wanderers keep possession of the ball. And Gladesville are going to make that substitution. So it will be Charlotte Wilford Carroll in jersey number 5 to come on to the field. And making way from the field is Taryn King. As so substitution was as the Wanderers back on the attack. Substitution was Charlotte Wilford Carroll on in the 82nd minute, then jersey number 5 replacing number 81 Taryn King. As Gladesville looking to put this game beyond doubt with this attack. Will be picked up by Amy Hall. And Wanderers looking to go back the other way. You find Keisha Allen. And Hall comes out to stop Alyssa Ingsard from being able to get a touch onto it. Here's Alyssa McKenzie. The ball will be put out of play by the Wanderers. With just under 7 minutes plus stoppages to go now. Very chilly evening here at Christie Park. As Cara Barris not able to win the ball. And Gladesville will come away with it here. Here's Annie Halls. Comes out here to Morgan Roberts. Roberts goes to Bianca Galich. Charalambus puts it over the crossbar. That will be a goal kick. As watching the rest of the Wanderers bench come back from their warm-ups. Keisha Allen puts that one into the car park. No nonsense clearance. And Wanderers coach Jamie Dibb wasting no time in getting a ball back over there to make sure that play can get underway as quickly as possible. Here's Amy Barker. Goes short to Ava DaCosta. That will be a goal kick for Gladesville. As Lauren Nader is being called from the field. And she'll be replaced by Isabella Sultan. Repeating that substitution as Lauren Nader off, Isabella Sultan on. Shall be the third and final substitution this evening for the Wanderers, electing to only use 3 of their allotted 5 in the 3 windows. So if the Wanderers want to get something out of this game, this will be the side to do it for the remainder. Here's Kush LaRue. Loses possession there to Poppy Channing. Morgan Roberts comes onto it, gets a pass away to Pat Charalambus. Roberts comes back onto the ball, tries to put it through for Ingsard. Roberts not able to find a teammate. Here's Alvina Kashaba. Going to go long. Brought down by Kush LaRue, who goes back to Miriam Zamaya. Looks to put it into the middle. Brought down. Here's Mackenzie. Mackenzie shoots. That taken a deflection. Yes, it has. It will be a corner. Charlotte Bradshaw, the only player back besides Amy Hall for the Wanderers. Putting numbers as forward as they can in an attempt to get an equaliser. As the corner is whipped in, and it will be claimed by Sham Karmas, who throws the ball out onto the run of Pat Charalambus, who gets it forward. Alyssa Insard chasing it down, but Charlotte Bradshaw is going to get there first. Here's Hall, he goes short to Barton. Mackenzie goes back to Bradshaw. Here's Channing. Goes short to Allen, who's moved centrally. After Carroll came on to the field, replacing Taryn King. Here's Charalambus. Goes to Alyssa Ingsard. Lauren Phelps. As the flag goes up offside, Lauren Phelps instructing her side to take it to the corner. Obviously that one stopped there by the offside flag, so the Gladesville certainly content to see out this game with a 2-1 lead. As Amy Hall sends that one long. Roberts not able to keep it in play. Here's Kashaba. Headed forward by Pacini, brought down. Here's Cara Barris. Melissa Ingsard wins the ball. Halls puts it into Amy Barker. Kush LaRue will be taken off the ball there by Poppy Channing. It will be a free kick for the Wanderers. No card, so it will just be a free kick. There's a referee just delivering instructions to the Gladesville wall, who are in no hurry to move off the spot of the free kick. This is being arched back to 10. As we're into the final minute of the regulation 90. And it will be Alvina Kashaba to take it. And it'll be claimed by a diving Sham Karmas, who falls onto the ball before getting back up, and she'll move this one on to Pat Sharalambus. We'll go back to Brianna Bacchini, who sends it long. It will be Charlotte Bradshaw. Amy Hall sends it long and out of danger. It will be Wilfred Carroll to take the throw in. So we are into stoppage time now. So any additional time now is at the discretion of the referee. As Gladesville take the throw in. Will turn it over via throw to the Wanderers. They are content to take it to the corner at this point. Happy to see out their 2-1 lead. The Wanderers have other ideas as they try to find an equaliser. Gladesville win a throw. And will be a substitution here for the home side. Their final substitution of the afternoon as well. It will be Kaylee Shannon in jersey number 17. And it will be Alyssa Ingsard to make her way from the field. So she won't get a chance to add to her total this evening. Kaylee Shannon now looking to get into the game. She'll keep it in and she'll put it out for a goal kick. So it was a wry smile from a couple of the coaches here on the from Gladesville. But she didn't quite keep it in the corner. An eye for goal. There's Kaylee Shannon. Here's Kush LaRue. She's not able to get it past Poppy Channing for the moment. Rue goes back to Kashaba. Will be put into the middle, claimed by Karmas, who again dives onto the ball and collapses onto it. Go out to Eliza Familton, who's trying to find a way. It's going to be a throw-in to the Wanderers. Familton is adjudged to have not kept that ball in play. So throw is taken by Mackenzie. And she'll repeat the process just a little bit further down the pitch. Wilfred Carroll heads it away. Here's Familton again. Bradshaw finds, only finds Kaylee Shannon as Familton looks to try to take it to the corner. Won't be able to keep it in place, so it will be a Wanderers throw. As we are into the 4th minute of stoppage time. Here's Alvina Kashava. Going to go long to Kush LaRue, who has to try and find a way around Poppy Channing, who puts it out for a throw-in. Throw comes in. Here's Zamaya. Kush LaRue runs onto it, crossing it in. Be stopped by Annie Halls. Bacchini trying to find Shannon. Sharalambus clears it away. As Chelsea Barton will run onto it and is forced to find the reset of the ball. Here's DaCosta. David Acosta looking for options. Goes out to Alyssa McKenzie. That ball almost actually it was intercepted there by Wilfred Carroll. And that is full time here at the Arctic Circle. The Gladesville Ravens have made it 2 on the trot after a 4-0 win over the MacArthur Rams last week. It's now a 2-1 win here over the Western Sydney Wanderers. As it was Amy Barker who opened the scoring in the 29th minute to give us a 1-0 scoreline heading into the break, before Alyssa Ingsard equalised in the 57th minute and Miku Sanaga made it toward the game-winning goal in the 71st minute. That's full time here. There's Gladesville 2, Western Sydney Wanderers 1. And we thank you very much for joining us here on the Football New South Wales YouTube channel for this round 17 NPL Women's New South Wales matchup. My name is Paletti, and I'm saying so long for now. Plenty more action to come next weekend as we enter round 18 of the NPL Women's New South Wales competition. We look forward to your company then, but for now, from Christie Park, the final score is Gladesville 2, Western Sydney Wanderers 1.